drugs, you increase your risk of addiction, overdose, and even death. You need to think twice before you take someone else's prescription meds, and never share your meds with others.
A message from the San Juan County Partnership, 505-566-5867.
Jolt your job search at the Farmington Public Library. We've got the resources you need for the career you want. Try Optimal Resume, free with your library card and PIN number. Optimal Resume can help you design an attention-getting resume and more. For more information about this and other career resources at the Farmington Public Library, go to infoa.org. Learn more at the Farmington Public Library.
Tune into Turntable Taxi on KSJE Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. Each week, we select a musical style and play 78s, 45s, and 33 RPM records. Some of our themes will include swing music, blues, heart-wrenching torch songs, early rock and roll, girl groups, soul, and R&B.
Robots the size of blood cells, Earth-like planets outside the solar system, science fiction.
No, science faction.
Join us, Seth Shostak and
Molly Bentley and
KSJE Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. for Big Picture Science.
Big Picture Science steps back to get the wide-angle view on science and technology.
So think big. Big Picture Science, Saturdays at 8 a.m.
on KSJE, the information and cultural beacon of the Four Corners.
This program is supported by San Juan Health Partners Urology, providing a wide range of personalized services for the whole family, including children. Our caring professionals are dedicated to helping meet your urology health needs with skill, experience, and service you need. For a complete listing of our services and to learn more, visit sanjuanhealthpartners.com or call 505-609-6300. San Juan Health Partners Urology, a division of San Juan Regional Medical Center.
"11 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Friday morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM, the information and cultural beacon of the Four Corners. As you can hear, my voice is still not quite back to normal, but I sound worse than I feel, so we'll put it that way, everybody. But good to have you along with us. And, of course, welcome to our viewers who are watching us live this morning on the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel. Welcome aboard, everybody. Coming up in just a moment, we're going to be talking about getting a tree for free to celebrate Arbor Day here at San Juan College. It's an event that's happening next Friday. We'll start the program off talking about that in just a moment right here on KSJE. Then later on this morning, we'll change focus just a little bit, talking about missing persons cases, the problem of missing Indigenous men and women across the country, and in Farmington, no different. We'll be talking about a case involving Melanie James. That's coming up today at 8:30 right here on KSJE as well. We'll round out the hour, as we do on Fridays, talking to Wally D. from Wally D. Sports. He'll be getting us up to date on all the prep sports. There's lots of baseball and softball action to talk about, so he'll be joining me live this morning at 8:50 right here on KSJE as well. Mick Hess will take over the airwaves, roving with the arts at 9:06. He is playing music from The Planets from Holst. That's coming up today on KSJE. And then, of course, don't forget about our Friday Spotlight program today at 12:06 on KSJE when we talk about another important local community issue. And then at 12:30, our storytelling program produced with our friends at the Farmington Public Library, Cuentos, Hana, and Tales. That's coming up today at 12:30 right here on KSJE. A reminder, of course, we hope you will join us May 18th right here at San Juan College at 10:30 a.m. for the KSJE 0 Mile Fun Run. It is exactly what it sounds like. The race will start at 10:30. The race will end at 10:31. And then you can go home, you can go off to brunch, you can do whatever you like, but you'll be raising money to support KSJE. You can register right now at our website at ksje.com. Also want you to connect with us, of course, on social media. Of course, you can check out our Facebook page, our brand new KSJE channel on YouTube. We're also on Twitter, and check out the new Instagram page, of course, for KSJE. Also, if you want more information on our programming, go to our website. That's at ksje.com. That's also where you'll find our regional events calendar. There's lots of things that are going on over the next couple of days. I'll highlight just a few of them for you this morning, but we want to remind you that the Spring Student Art Exhibit is on display here at the Henderson Fine Arts Center Gallery. Also, later on, there's a big band jazz concert happening coming up tonight here at San Juan College. Easter extravaganza happening today at the Sycamore Park Community Center. And, of course, the recycled art show going on over in Aztec at the Feet of Clay Artists Co-op in Aztec. The Big Daddy Weave concert has been sold out at the Farmington Civic Center tonight. We're aware of that. And Dance in the Rockies, a storybook ballet recital at the Community Concert Hall at Fort Lewis College. Just some of the many events you'll find on our regional events calendar. Just go, as I said, to ksje.com. Well, now let me turn to my guests who are here with me this morning to talk about this great event in conjunction with Arbor Day, which will be happening next Friday here at San Juan College. Aisa Thomas is here, and she is the grounds supervisor here at San Juan College. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Also, Chris Harrelson is here. He is the director of physical plant here at San Juan College. Chris, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you both for coming in to talk a little bit about this unique, I think, first of its kind. Is this the first time we've
Yes.
given away trees to everybody?
Yes, this is our first annual Arbor Day tree giveaway.
Okay. And so, Aisa, tell me a little bit about this. This is an idea in conjunction with the National Arbor Day Foundation, correct? Mm-hmm. And so how does this work?
So April 26th, you come, and it's from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. 1 tree per person. You just walk up. You can pick out whatever tree you like. We will have information there on the certain types of trees that we have. They're all oak this year. Next year, we're hoping to have a different variety added in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And different types of oak, though,
Yeah,
correct?
different types of oak. So we have English, Gamble, White, Shumard, and Burr oaks.
Okay. And so as a person who works with growing things, how difficult are these things to grow here? They're kind of designed to be fairly easy to grow, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're that hard to grow. Granted, when you first put them in the ground, you have to give them a little bit of love, a little bit of care.
Of course.
But once they get established, I mean, just keeping them watered and watch them grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, but by design, that's what you've kind of chosen these
We've tried
types of trees.
Yeah, we've tried to choose varieties that people would have success with.
Okay.
And most of these varieties are grown right on campus.
And so when we get them, they're just little seedlings, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they're not
little
going to be
seedlings.
giant.
No, they're not
trees.
giant trees. They're
Right,
just
that
in
I can-
most of them, we have some in small containers, but most of them are in 1 gallon containers.
Okay.
And, they vary in size depending on the variety.
Sure. But folks it's first come, first serve,
Yeah,
right?
first come, first serve.
That's how it's
Come
going to
get
work.
your trees.
Okay. And Chris Harrelson, let me bring you into the conversation, too, about this event. This is, again, as I mentioned, in conjunction with the National Arbor Day Foundation. They're helping to make this possible, but it's something the college has been wanting to do for a while.
Yeah, we are in the process of applying to be a Tree Campus USA campus through the foundation. We have a committee. We've been working on it all spring long. In conjunction with this project, this Arbor Day project, we hope to soon get that accomplished.
And that means what if we're a Tree Campus college?
The process identifies several components. It's how we take care of our trees. It's a long-term plan to what we're going to do with those trees, and then how does that affect the community? And the process is delineated through the foundation.
I see. And so this kind of giveaway event is one step in that direction, I guess, or a part of that?
It is. It's not required, but it's something that we thought we could do and very easily for this community. And so we put this together, and last year we actually raised some trees, and we didn't give them away. We just kind of did a trial run to see if we could raise them, and how hard would it be, and how much would it cost, and those kind of factors. So it was successful. So with that success this year, we moved on, and here we go.
Okay. And Aisa, again, you have a greenhouse on campus, so this is where you've been growing these trees, and they've survived the winter and
Yeah.
everything else, right? So they're ready to go to new homes.
Yeah, they're ready to go to new homes. They'll be hardened off and ready for the people to come and collect them.
Okay. And again, it's 1 per person.
1 per person. Bring your kids.
You can bring your
if you want
kids.
more than 1.
They can get more trees, and as supplies last, right? You have about, 900?
Yeah, we have 962 so far.
Okay. You've counted every one of them.
Yes, every single one of them.
I know you
Because we
have.
love them so much.
Right. And they've been growing. You've been growing them for about how long? This is a couple of years or about a year?
No, yeah. So they were planted in. Did they start in?
We started November.
Yeah, started in November.
Oh, not too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago. They're little babies.
Yeah.
But they're ready for homes.
They're ready to go. And this is a good time to plant, I suppose. They're not going to be traumatized by
No.
leaving their nice warm greenhouse home, going out into the wilds.
That's what we do. We harden them off. We put them outside for a while to get
Okay.
them ready for people to come get them.
Gotcha. And so, but they're ready to go. So it's really hard, I guess, to not have them do well wherever you plant them, I suppose, right? But someone will be there
Yes.
that people can ask questions, though,
Yes,
about, I want to
there
put
will
this in
be-
full sun or maybe next to some other trees or in the shade of my house, whatever, right?
Yes, we will have plenty of people there to answer questions because we really do want people to succeed with these trees. We're going to give everything we can to helping people out, and they can always call us if they have questions.
Right.
But yeah, the day of the tree giveaway, we're going to have plenty of people there to answer questions.
Okay. And again, it's different types of oak trees is what you've been
Yes,
doing.
they're all different types of oak.
And there's a bit of a story as of why they are oak trees, because one of our colleagues here on campus has been collecting acorns, which is where a lot of these trees started from, right?
Yes, he donated all of the seed for all of the oaks. I think he collected them from many different places and on campus.
And this is Bill Hatch we're talking
Yes,
about,
Bill
right?
Hatch, yes.
Who is in our art department, I believe.
Yes.
And so he's been doing this for how long? Years, right?
Years, all his life, actually.
And so it must be exciting for him to kind of see his efforts
Yes.
develop into this program or into this event next week. Very exciting, very cool. And Chris, again, same thing. I mean, Bill's been collecting these for a while.
Yeah, there's one specific tree that's kind of famous to the story.
Yeah.
It's out in front of the Fine Arts on a lawn. It's an English oak. We have a lot of those. We have, how many do we have, Aisa?
384.
384 that came from that tree.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Bill planted that. Like I said, Bill planted that tree, so it's kind of special to us.
Right. So, and it will then be evident elsewhere in the community
Yeah,
as
exactly.
folks go ahead and plant those seedlings in their yards.
Yeah. So Bill's excited with us. He's been along. He's on our committee. He's excited. He's been a part of that. He spent a lot of time in the greenhouse looking at the trees with us and helping us.
Nice. Very good. And for anyone, again, who doesn't know, again, the National Arbor Day Foundation is all about getting trees planted, more trees, and all the good things they do for the communities that they are in, again, providing shade, providing oxygen, providing cooler temperatures and all that for the buildings here on campus and elsewhere, right? Isn't that part of your policy too?
Yeah. Shade is a big commodity in the desert.
Right.
So
That's true.
So we think that providing more shade in this community is absolutely helpful. It's also good for these buildings to have that green plants around them. It keeps them cooler in the summer. But we're smart. We water smart. We think about how we water. We think about placement. Aisa can speak to that better than me. But we're always strategically thinking about how we best can keep this place and not overspend on water, overuse water. We do use mostly raw water on this campus.
Right. I used to talk to me a little bit about watering and for these trees. I mean, are they pretty thirsty or could they do pretty well in the desert?
Yeah, so all of the oak varieties we picked, we kept in the moderate to low water use range. So we didn't get any high water use because here in our community, water is very important to us. It's very precious.
Right. And scarce some years more than others.
Yes.
So, right.
That's true. So yeah, on campus we try to keep in mind how much water we use. We water at night a lot of our areas because it keeps evaporation low. We use a lot of drip on our plants, and we also select plant varieties that are low water usage and more suited for the desert.
Right. And so for these trees that will be given out on next Friday here at the greenhouse, you need to water them probably pretty good when they first get planted, right?
Oh, yes. I would suggest probably every day to start with, and depending on how good your soil is and what area they're in. But we can get into that in more detail with each person that comes because it's it's dependent on where they want to put the tree
Right?
and how their water situation is, and we can kind of adjust accordingly to help them out.
Okay. But they shouldn't need a lot of water once they get established.
Yeah, once they get established, most of them are a moderate to high drought tolerance for the area.
Okay, very good. And again, the event is coming up, everybody, next Friday, April 26th. It is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. here at the San Juan College Greenhouse. And if folks aren't familiar with where that is, how can they find it?
You can always call us at 566-3697. We have banners up at both entrances. And then we have a banner up at the greenhouse entrance, so you'll be able to find it pretty easily.
But it's kind of up on the northwest corner of the campus, so if you're coming in from Sunrise Parkway, which is over by past Pinion Hills Golf Course, or coming in from Pinion Hills Boulevard, it's kind of at that corner.
Yeah.
Across from the soccer fields.
Oh, it's down at our student greenhouse.
Oh, the other greenhouse.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
down at our student.
Oh, okay.
In the outdoor
Oh,
learning
that
center.
greenhouse.
Yeah, that greenhouse.
It's
Got
it's
it.
in the outdoor learning center, yeah. Straight,
Okay.
almost due north of the clock.
Due north of the clock tower, that's true. So that's where you'll find it. But it's a little bit more closer to the main campus. So,
And I believe we have a little map on our events page on the Facebook page.
okay.
So people can kind of take a look at that and get oriented.
They can find that as well.
Yeah.
A much better description than what I tried to give, so
Oh, good.
that's good. But find it on Facebook. The San Juan College page is where you can go, and it's an event next Friday, April 26th. And again, it's a tree for free. You can't get a better deal than that.
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you both very much for coming in.
No problem.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. It is the Arbor Day, annual Arbor Day tree giveaway here at San Juan College next Friday, everybody. I'll be back with more in just a moment on KSJE. The time right now is 8:25.